First, before I begin, I'd like to thank Alan for hosting tonight's event. So if you would all join me in a round of applause for Alan. All right, knock it off because I need to go 5 minutes. All right. So tonight I'm reading a poem. It's a protest poem, and it's for anyone who is or has ever been an adjunct. It's called Education Obituary, and it's modeled after Pedro Petrie's Puerto Rican obituary. Okay, Education Obituary. They taught, they were always enthusiastic, despite 14-hour workdays, scarlet letter emails shaming them for not submitting grades 2 days before deadline. They worked 7 days a week, only snacked between conferences, never scheduled a lunch break, never said no to students asking for recommendations, even when not on payroll. Theorist, scholar, writer, philosopher, education, died yesterday, today, and will die again tomorrow. Masons lay pavers on the Alumni Center walkway, used for administrative purposes only to commemorate. Purchase an 8x4 brick engraved, a hassle-free $1,000 fee to have administrators walk all over your name. Offer good through today, alumni discount available. Theorist, scholar, writer, philosopher, they too died owing, they too died broke. 401k dreams danced like something out of science fiction in their heads. They too died never knowing what the forms to open a savings account look like at the First National Bank. Education died yesterday, today, and will die again tomorrow. Theorist, scholar, writer, philosopher, they died passing collection calls and second final notices on to co-signers and guardians with fixed incomes, because the ivory tower considers part-time drive-through register at McDonald's gainful employment. Like a circus sideshow, hear the adjuncts say, "Would you like fries with that? Could you speak directly into the clown, please?" Itchy eyes itchy and dry, they mix thin mint blizzards at 2 a.m. because midnight shifts were the only way to make ends meet. Even Girls Got Cookies suffered inflation. They died waiting for neoliberalism to die, administrative bloats to thin, so that paradise would reopen under new management, provide free parking and partial benefits, a promotion to pay next year's rent. Theorist, scholar, writer, philosopher, education died yesterday, today, and will die again tomorrow. They died waiting for pay raises promised by administrative ghosts. They died waiting for the meeting to discuss the meeting to improve conditions that the assistant to the assistant to the assistant dean's assistant said should clear. They died like a cafe latte dies in campus quads at 9 o'clock in the morning, everyone sipping, pinky out in Anglophile fashion, isolation tweed, faux imported. They died knowing they are temporary, replaceable. They died never arguing their worth. Here lies the theorist, here lies the scholar, here lies the writer, here lies the philosopher, here lies education. Died yesterday, today, and will die again tomorrow. They too died always broke. They too died always owing. Never knowing. Visions of repurposed broom handles attached to glitter protest signs, slogans that read, "Adjuncts are not junk. We are the new faculty majority." But these are only dreams. If only they'd taken lattes together, spoken honestly about rent and loan bills they struggled to pay. If only they'd returned to their roots, biographies of their mentors, remembered to practice that thing they preach. If only they'd uncapped their red pens, shut down empty buzzwords and meaningless jargon. If only they'd used those economic policies as tissue fodder. Education died yesterday, today, and will die again tomorrow. Theorist, scholar, writer, philosopher will right now be teaching their classes where there are opportunities for advancement. Everyone has a stable contract. No one needs to take a second or third job to make ends meet. Here, research grants are always approved. Here, institutions pay for limitless conference travel. Here, tenure is not a myth for an entire generation. Here, professor means more than a pay grade. Knowledge is a sacred buffet where they dine family style, sampling lost folios and vintage classics. Thank you.